Pisces, what's going on? Welcome back, Divine Essence Tarot. So let's take a look at the new person that you're dealing with, okay? We're not going to talk about the past person. We're moving forward, okay? And so let's see. I mean, they may show up because I'm just getting with a lot of the signs that I'm doing. It's a theme of like the past coming back. They just keep lingering. They won't leave us alone, right? It's going to be up to you guys. I don't get to say. It's your choice if you're going to deal with the past. But if for some of you, you know, you're moving on, you have new love, you're dating someone totally different, and you want to know what's up with them. If you're not dating anybody yet, this is going to be the energy of the new person that will come in. All right? Let's take a look. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what I need to see for Pisces. All right? Whatever should come out. Threatening. Intimidating. Threatened or bothered. I feel that's the past person. Right away. Like, we don't have to think about it. We already know that the past person is angry. They're clearly upset. Okay? If they had a gun, which they might bust a couple shots off in the air because they're pissed. You have left them alone, and I feel like it did something to their ego. You understand? When you stopped dealing with them and you walked, I feel like you walked away from them. And when you did that, you took their ego with you. So now they feel like this big. Okay? Because they could have thought that you would never do that. Pisces, they could have felt like you would hang in there forever and continue to take whatever treatment that they gave you, but you didn't. At one point, you had enough and you had walked away from them. I see that. And now they're bothered because they could know, some of them could know that you're dealing with somebody new, or that if not, you are on the market. You're single, so you're free to do whatever you want. And that bothers them. They are very clearly bothered, okay? Good for them. I mean, who cares? Tell me more. That's what they get. Look, shine. Your light irritates their demons. And I feel like that was part of the issue when you were with this past person, that because some of you are very spiritual, okay? Some of you are even religious. But the ones that are spiritual, they just, I feel like whatever the case is, they know that you have a relationship with your higher power, okay? And you know who you are. And you're comfortable with that. And it really bothered this person. It got under their skin, I just heard, that you had this relationship with your higher power, and how strong and confident it made you to know that, you know, you know where your help comes from. You know where your strength comes from. And you rely on something that can't be seen. You know, it's felt, but it can't be seen. And they wish that they had that type of connection. I feel like the person that you were dealing with, they didn't have that strong connection. They were out of sync when it comes to spirituality. They could have been interested in it, but they didn't have that same level. They weren't on your level spiritually, okay? That's what I'm getting. And because you were so high up and so further up in spiritual ranking, then they, you know, they felt irritated because they felt like you were over them. You were better than them. You know, how dare you know more, or how dare you be strong and powerful, and here I am, I don't know much about the spirituality or the scriptures or the this or that. They just felt inadequate is what I'm getting. Tell me more. Divination abuser. I don't know, Pisces, that could be you, okay? But divination abuser is someone who constantly watches tarot, constantly gets readings done, constantly is watching my videos. I love you guys. And this person, though, like, seriously, they could be a reader, or they could, I doubt it though. I feel like maybe some of you guys are readers, or some of you dabble, you know, in magic, spell work, candles, things like this, crystals, you know, but you do it on a regular basis. But I feel like maybe this person could be like cross-watching now and watching these kind of videos to see what you guys have been up to, because I feel like you guys have already left the building, so they don't know what you got going on. So they do this, they abuse divination, and to get the answers that they need. Bottom of the deck, in their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. Okay, so this is somebody who, yeah, they think about you nonstop. They literally cannot stop thinking about. You're literally running through their head day in and day out, and some of them can't even sleep at night because that's when they do the most thinking, and they're thinking about how they ruin things, how they could possibly get you back. They don't know what to do. They want to get you back, I just heard, but they don't know how. And that's where they are. They're stuck in their mind because they don't know like how they can approach you in a way that you would even consider them again. Uh-oh. Let's wrap this up. Okay, now let's take a look, Pisces, at the tarot and see what we have, okay? Who is this new person? I wish a new person would come in, not this past individual, but hey, it is what it is. What can we do, right? But Spirit, please show me who the next person is that will come into Pisces' life, or who they're currently dealing with, if they're dealing with anybody. Please show me. Queen of Swords. This could be someone with air, clearly in their chart. They could have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. But let's just take a little peek more before I say anything. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, so this is the past person. Okay, so this person did this. They had you in the 9 of Swords, which means that they had you up at night, couldn't sleep, headaches, mental confusion, depression, in a dark place. They made you feel alone. This is someone who wasn't there to wipe your tears or give you clarity on anything. You just had to figure everything out on your own. And I feel like at the time you had a lot of other things going on too. So this was just like the icing on the cake, that the relationship was terrible. This is somebody who was the ice queen to you. I don't care if they were a female or a male. Ice queen, ice king. It represents the energy of somebody who takes that sword, which is communication, by the way, and they will slice you with that. So this is, when I say that, I mean they would cut you with their words. So they would talk to you like shit and make you feel so bad, or make you feel belittled or even bullied. Queen of Swords can be a bully as well. This is somebody too that they hold back communication sometimes, and that's like a form of manipulation. But yeah. Now that's one scenario. The next scenario is that this is somebody totally brand new that has air in their chart, and there's someone who's very good with communication, and they are going to come in and they're going to relieve you of this energy that you had with that past person. Okay, so there's two scenarios, guys. You know where you fit. All right, so you felt like this in the past, and they're going to come in and help heal that and make those swords drop out of your energy. So you will have clarity. They're not going to have you up in your head. They're not going to make you confused. They're going to talk to you. They're going to talk to you in the right way, with respect and kindness and love and clarity. And this is somebody who's very honest as well. Okay. Now, what's their intention? Queen of Cups. So yeah, for those of you dealing with a new person, this is their intention. They could also have water in their chart with these cups. So they could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay. Water represents your energy. And I mean, they're going to come in and love on you, love you down. All right. Romance you. Okay. Sweep you off your feet. All right. And really give you a solid offer and be very balanced when it comes to the connection. You know, they don't want any mess and fuckery and nonsense. They want something solid and peaceful and calm. Yeah. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups, Spirit. Yeah, and I feel like you're going to come in and you're going to let them know that about your past. You're going to be comfortable enough to tell them in the past you had imbalances in relationships. It didn't work because of X, Y, and Z. They're going to tell you, I can relate to that. And you guys are going to really bond over the fact that You have each other now.